Well, it's up
It's
to
fine.
you. Do you want to talk to them or do you hate them?
Yeah, I want to talk to your chat. Yeah, I don't hate them.
Okay,
I,
well then talk to them. Bye.
I'm gonna talk to them. All right. Hello, Milk's chat, and now hello everyone's chats. Did this work? Is share chat on? I think we're back. Are we back? Share chat started. We're back, right? It's back. I don't think it's back. It doesn't show for me. We're so back. We're so back. By the way, we had a small hiccup. More specifically, attempted right to read only memory is what we had. That's the yeah, that was what happened. I don't think share chat is on. Maybe you guys can tell me if it is, but it doesn't show on for me. Or maybe it's just the OBS chat that is struggling a bit. Do you realize it's 4 a.m.? Okay, it may be 4 a.m., but that doesn't mean anything, right? Some people just are built different and they are awake at 4 a.m. It's not shared. Okay, well I cannot enable shared chat because that's Milk's job here. Over working 8, I have been streaming only for 1 minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, I guess I have to open your chat. Let's see. That's what we're saying. It said it is, but it not. Yeah, I can see that
Hello.
now. Hello.
I'm back.
Can you enable share chat, by the way? I think it's broken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's broken.
Start sharing chat.
Oh,
Shares
oh,
chat
okay. Oh,
hard.
sorry. Sorry. Can you do that one more time? I think I
No.
left. No, I think I
You,
pressed the leave button. I didn't
okay.
realize it started it
Start
automatically.
sharing chat.
There we go. There we go. We're
You're
back.
so welcome.
We're back.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Globbers.
You said Globbers
Close your
again.
mouth,
You said
Luca.
Globbers again.
Yeah, I did on purpose that time.
I did it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, droppers, I guess.
Queen Puffs.
Cream puffs. Well, my community is called the Voices, right? We're not globbers, we're voices.
Oh yeah. Wait. So.
Globbers is a temporary. It's just a temporary term that we've come up with globbers.
Temporary? Wait. So
Yeah.
you're not actually a Globber male? If you were a Globber male, you'd been in it for life.
No. So we're all on the path of training to become governmentals, and once we do, like we don't have to brag about it. Like we know that we are governmentals, but we don't have to tell other people about it, right? So we change our name back to Voices, but we still are the governmentals. Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of the Mormon Church. Are you familiar with that?
No, I don't know about that.
The Mormon Church of Utah.
How am I supposed to know about the Mormon Church of Utah? I live on literally the other side of the world. We don't have Utah here.
Does it snow there a lot?
Yes, it's actually snowing right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Like snow is actively falling?
You want me to go check? I can check if you want me to. But it was falling earlier today.
Go check.
Fine. No, it's not actively falling.
Oh.
It's not actively falling.
That's
But
sad.
there is snow. Like everything is snowy.
It just melted here. It was snowing a whole bunch, but then yeah, it just melted. It got really warm really fast, so it melted instantly. You know how normally it's like it's slush for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just teleported away basically.
Oh, I see.
Sorry.
I mean, I kind of miss. I'm gonna be honest though. Like when I was younger, like I remember in December, like in December, going to school, like waking up early, and it was like minus 15 degrees outside, and the snow was like up to my chest, and then I was so happy. I was so happy that school was canceled because of the snow, and now it doesn't even snow in December anymore.
Oh.
Like I'm not sure. Maybe the climate is different for you guys in the good almighty America, but for us
It's
it
less
doesn't even
cold for
snow.
sure, but it's temperate here. So actually, let me look at the globe. Let me see if we're like kind of similar latitude. Map of Earth.
And my parents told me stories about when they were younger, and the snow would be so high that they would make like tunnels underneath the snow from like
Oh my
one
gosh.
apartment building to another, or to like the
Oh my
store.
gosh. That's so cute. Okay,
I know.
wait. So it looks like you're like on the same like latitude level as like Canada. So it's a little warmer in the United States, but it's
Hmm.
still temperate. It's not that
Hmm.
close to the equator.
Hmm. I know that you guys get a lot of very, very high temperatures during the summer in certain
Yeah.
states.
Yeah, and a lot of natural disasters. Are there any natural disasters in Romania?
Nope, not in general. I guess, yeah, not that I could say off the top of my head.
Really? Dude, that must be so nice. It's crazy
Like,
how many countries
mhm.
it's actually not that common, whereas there's just every single type of natural disaster permanently happening all at the same time in the United States.
I mean, we had a very big earthquake, like around how many, like 50, around, let's say 40 to 50 years ago. There was a very, very large earthquake, but that was like it. That's like it. And I guess we have some windstorms sometimes, like
Damn.
pseudo hurricanes, and that's about it.
Oh. Yeah, here there's like
No floods.
specifically where I live, because I live in like what's called Tornado Alley. It's like a part of the Midwest where the jet streams align pretty well, and same thing with like rising warm,
Hmm.
like like water vaporous wind from the Gulf comes
Hmm.
up, and
Hmm.
then colder air from Canada and the Arctic comes down. So there's this region in the Midwest called the Tornado Alley because that's where like tornadoes tend to
Hmm.
spawn. So yeah, there's like hella tornadoes. Do you know what a
So,
tornado is?
yeah, I mean, okay, I find that
Do you know how
quite
like scary it
insulting, but
is though?
no, I've never seen a tornado. Like I've never been face to face with one. I
I know,
think
but
they're
like, do you
really
know how
cool.
powerful they are? Are you
No,
familiar with how?
no. I mean, I know they're powerful, but again, you can't know unless you've experienced them, right?
Mm, they're
It's a
so
different thing.
scary. To me, it's the scariest natural disaster. Like they can get so strong that they can like completely like rip a house off of its foundation, including like the basement and like
Um,
leave
well,
leave marks in the ground.
about that, two things. Number one, you talk about tornadoes as if you get them like once a month or something. You
Well,
talk
it
about
depends on the
tornadoes.
area.
I mean, surely
It's
they're
like
not that
several a
common.
year.
Several a year.
Yeah, like hello?
Okay,
Yeah. Wait,
okay. I
how
didn't know
many
there was that
tornadoes
many.
are annual in the United States? In the
Also,
United States, there's
mhm.
annually 1,200 tornadoes.
Okay, that is a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah, it's
To be
called
fair.
Tornado Alley for a reason. Yeah,
That being said, you guys make houses out of like paper.
that's true. But in tornado-prone areas,
Hmm.
uh, they like build for tornadoes more so.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
there's basements in like every house where I live. That way, if there's a tornado, you can go down.
Have you had like an experience like this ever?
Yeah, and where I live now, because I
Hmm.
haven't lived here my whole life, but where I live now, I had to take shelter twice. Um, and then when I lived in Louisiana, which is like down south, swampy area where tornadoes aren't that
Yeah.
common, or at least not as common as in Tornado Alley, there actually was a tornado that went directly over my house when I was in elementary school.
Oh.
It was actually such a sad story because my mom was so tired and so she didn't really gaff. Like she did not care. She didn't want to wake up and take shelter. She just wanted to keep sleeping. And I was like, Mom, it says tornado warning. We need to take shelter. And she was like, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. And so I was the only one awake. I was like 10
Oh
and
no.
I crawled under her bed and was just like sobbing into my t-shirt. Like I remember like snot and tears were like completely all down my t-shirt because you can like hear it. You can hear like the shingles getting ripped off of your roof and the trees getting uprooted and the tornado as it's passing over your house, it's like like the wind slamming into
Hmm.
the window.
Hmm.
It was so traumatic, bro. And my mom was like,
Oh
"It's
my
not
god.
that big of a
That's such a
deal."
sad story. I mean,
I know it's so
especially at a young,
sad.
yeah, especially at a
I was just
young
a little
age.
baby. crazy. She was for real just like, "No, don't worry about it. It's all good." But it's just because she was so tired. So she
I
just didn't
mean,
care.
I mean, it's good thing that you guys didn't have any kind of actual
Yeah.
damage, I
It's a good
guess.
thing it was a weak tornado. It wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
an incredibly strong one. It was pretty weak. So all it did was damage like trees, roofs, fences, and like mobile homes. Like it like
Mm-hmm.
flipped over mobile homes, but
Mm-hmm.
houses that were like fully built and all that
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
kind of fine. I
I mean,
remember it being scary.
like an actual tornado, I haven't. I don't even think we have them in Europe.
I don't think so either. Like at all. Hold on, let me look it up. Are there tornadoes in Europe?
Like what I do remember, some larger
Hmm.
storms, some larger storms that we've had. Like I remember trying to like going outside and the winds being so strong that you could barely stand. And that's about it.
Damn.
Just strong winds. That's it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
The UK gets some. Okay,
Dude, that's crazy.
there was one.
I didn't
There
know there
are
was tornadoes in
tornadoes.
Europe.
There are. I didn't know either. I haven't. I've never seen one.
No, Neuro tornado. No.
Oh, I guess yeah. Someone in chat makes a good point. Storms taking down trees is probably the worst natural disaster because they can hit your car or your house or your whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. Sorry, I'm chewing. I'm chewing up a storm. I get hungry and I just inhale my food. But I don't like chewing. I mean, I don't like speaking when I'm chewing. But mostly because I hate when other people do it. Like if people talk with their mouth full, I'm like, I get angry.
I just like the response from that sound. Just the sound that you hear makes you angry.
Well, no, it doesn't make me angry. It's just like, bro, where are your manners? Like,
I mean,
seriously.
yeah, that's like one of the first things I've learned. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Yeah. But I feel like maybe it's an NA thing. Like, so many people just speak with their mouth full or chew with their mouth open.
I mean, maybe it depends on who you're with, right? Y- Usually, if I see someone, like if I'm out with someone and they do
Mhm.
that, like I'm in my early 20s, right? They could be like 10 years older than me. I'm just gonna tell them, like, bro,
Really?
yeah, regardless of. I mean, unless they have like a position of superiority of authority, like unless they're my boss or something,
Mm.
like I'm just gonna tell them, bro, like this is not okay. Because I feel like everyone should know this. Literally,
Mm.
everyone should know this. But that being
I
said,
agree.
I haven't seen many people do this.
Yeah, no, I agree. It annoys me because it's like, seriously, where are your manners?
Hmm.
It
What time is it for you, by the way?
is um 2027.
Thank you for converting to the 24-hour format. But that being said, we still use 8:27, even though we read 20, we say 8.
Wait, really?
That's how I do it. Like I have my
Wait a
clock
minute.
set on 24-hour format, but I just say 8.
So you just do like math quick as hell?
It's
Wait,
not
is that how
math.
all of you do it?
It's not math. Like it's we have like a hash table, like a lookup table in our brains. We don't have to do the math for it. I just realized I sounded very nerd there. We just know that 22 is like 10. No need for math.
Oh. Oh, so you guys
It's
don't
built in.
say it? Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, like oh,
Oh,
whenever something. Oh,
sorry.
I'm starting stream at 20. At 20, who's no one says 20. Like you write 20 when you want to differentiate, but otherwise you just say
Oh, you're
8.
talking about 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
you say 8, but you type
okay.
20. Exactly.
Well then, how come whenever you type, when people say in like a 24-hour clock, a lot of people's brains are like, or people act like it's confusing, or they just being
Americans maybe.
bastards.
Americans maybe.
No, no,
They
no,
act
in
like
like a
it's confusing.
12-hour clock. Like, people who don't use 12-hour clock are like, meh, meh, meh.
Yeah, because it's objectively bad. The 12-hour clock is incredibly shit. Like,
Why?
oh, why? Okay, let me just tell you. All right. After, what do you have after 11 a.m.? And you have it's 12 p.m. What the
Noon.
fuck? What the fuck? 12 p.m. And then after
Noon.
12 p.m., 1
No one
p.m.
says 12 p.m. Everyone says noon though.
It doesn't
Like
matter. Like when you write, like if I have to
it's not
schedule something with
confusing.
someone, I do say noon instead of 12 p.m. because it's confusing. So I use noon as well, but the PM stuff is annoying. Like it swaps in some very arbitrary places.
Mm, it makes
Hello,
sense
them.
to me, but I guess it's because I was raised with it. It's like same thing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Celsius and Fahrenheit.
yeah.
Like I bet Fahrenheit doesn't make sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to me. Youch! Am
Also,
I
because
right?
yeah, we're talking about clocks, right? So I
Cool.
actually had, I did a presentation with my robotics team, my previous robotics team before I graduated. I did a presentation to some like younger students. I guess they were
Mm,
around starting high school level. And we did a presentation of a bunch of stuff of mechanics and programming. And
mm.
what I realized is that they had an electronic clock in their class. Like instead of having like a regular analog display, like clock on the wall, like a regular
Yeah.
circular clock, they had an electronic clock. And then the I saw some kids with watches. They had a digital display for the time on their watch.
Oh yeah.
And then I asked them, "Wait, why do you use this? Do you not have clocks?" And they're like, well, "Yeah, we don't know how to read them. We just use this instead." I'm like, bro, you're like,
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to read clocks
bro,
now. It's crazy.
how? How do you not know how to read a clock? Like, I feel like so disconnected from
Yeah.
the younger people now. I keep talking like a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm in my early
From
20s,
the youngins.
but I still feel disconnected from them. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I-
They're really. I've experienced that too. There's a bunch of kids who don't. What do they goddamn kids? They don't know how to read analog clocks. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's so easy too. So it's like, just read.
Yeah, just read.
Just look at it, bro. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna expose all my friends, but one of my VTuber friends who she was playing Resident Evil for the first time, and there was a mission in Resident Evil where you have to like it says like a time in a book, but it says it written out. It says like 11 or something or
Hmm
11:45,
hmm
and then you have to manually adjust the analog clock. And my friend was struggling. She was stuck on it. Like what? How? But she's what? She's like 27, and it's public age, by the way. It's not a dox. She's like
27.
yeah.
I mean, back when she was a kid, probably there weren't that many digital clocks. Like you had to learn how to use an analog clock.
I
There were
don't
clocks everywhere.
understand. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Everyone grows up in different places. Maybe instead of an analog clock, maybe they just didn't have a clock at all, and that's why.
Oh, true. Wait, she grew up in the South. Maybe they use like roosters as the clock. Every time a rooster screamed, you know the hour change.
The hour change.
Yeah, or maybe like wasps or alligators, perhaps.
I don't know how you would use wasps or alligators to tell the time. How would that work?
um. Let me think.
Hmm. Sundials. Nah, sundials is too old. Like my grandma probably knows about sundial.
I think you could use alligators by like, you know how sometimes alligators perch their mouth open and let
Yeah.
birds feed off of the things in their teeth, like the mutualism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What if you genetically modified an alligator into having like an internal timer almost that snaps closed every 60 minutes, like their jaw,
hmm
and then you mass bred these genetically modified alligators and let them into the environment.
Yeah.
And then every alligator is a natural clock. Um, and then whenever they're born, see, you might think, how are you gonna get this to work? Because what if an alligator was born at like an odd time and it just counts every 60 minutes since then? That's not actually an hour. Well,
hmm
you could program it in a way where it also goes based off of the moon, like turtles, sea turtles,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, Citrus,
the
yeah.
moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the second they see the moon, they know like that's when the time starts, and then they keep going. And
Actually,
then for wasps,
oh,
oh
wait,
no,
wait. Do you
no,
want to continue? I can,
no.
I can. You
I
can
was gonna say
continue.
for wasps,
Uh-huh.
you could do essentially the same thing, but like with their hive building, because you know how they go to and from their hive.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you could do the same thing. Maybe like have some dude with a water hose spray the hive down to the ground and destroy it every hour, and then
Wait,
wait.
these ideas are so good though. Like imagine, right?
I have
Imagine
a very
if our
imaginative
ancestors,
brain.
imagine if our ancestors had this, right? Before the clock was invented, imagine if they were
Mhm.
able to genetically modify alligators to do something like this. Like the clocks would have never been invented. I think you're too late. I
How do you
think
think they would
wait,
have done that before they had the technology to make a clock?
I just genetically engineered some alligators and that's it.
Just.
Okay, okay, okay. You yapped for like a good 5 minutes there, and then I tried to help you, and you're like, oh, this isn't real. You're not being realistic.
Well, no, because like you can't create a lab and start genetically modifying stuff
There's no
anywhere before you figure out how to clock.
there's no point in doing that if you have a clock already.
Well, it's for fun. It's just for fun.
It's just for
Like
fun.
it's
And
a
that,
passion project
and,
for one geneticist. One dude who works at genetics at the like Oxford or something. It's just
at,
his passion
at
project.
that point, you might as well do that to humans. Just genetically engineer humans to do that, as opposed to alligators.
That's cruel though. Like people don't do experiments like that on humans because what? You have your first experiment and it fails and the human dies. Boom, your studies are no longer funded. You have to do it on an animal, as fucked up as
Well,
it
that's
is.
why you genetically engineered them. So you like breed them in like test tubes, right? I mean, you raise them in test tubes.
Yeah, you
Is-
can't do that. You can't do that though. People
I
try and
mean,
do the cloning experiments, but you
yeah,
can't do it on human. You have to do it on
I
sheep.
I know it's illegal, right? But but if they don't know, right, then you can do it. So it's only illegal if you get caught cloning
Yeah,
humans and
that's true
genetically
actually.
engineering humans.
Mm-hmm.
It's not illegal. Human cloning is actually illegal, by the way. I think there is a law against that somewhere. I've heard
Not in
about it
my
being
goddamn
illegal.
America.
Now
Not
you
in
can do
my
whatever you
America.
want. You can do whatever you want in goddamn America. I can't do that like American accent. I can't do
Dude,
that.
what was that?
I I don't know,
You
man.
sounded like British.
I sounded How did I sound British?
I don't know. It just did not sound American. There's
That was
something
that
bad.
was French.
Something bad was coming out of your mouth. Wait, can I tell? Okay, you know how I come up with like this alligator stuff, like just right off the bat,
Yeah.
just off the dome.
Hmm.
I literally, I have such an imaginative brain that like my whole like every time I learn about something, I always think like, well, what if this, what if that. So like, part of me, are you sleeping?
No.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard like a type sound.
I'm so sorry. I didn't. Okay, this is why I have noise suppression. I'm not sleeping. Please continue. I'm not sleeping. I promise.
What was it?
It was a yawn because it's like 5 a.m.
Oh, it was like a.
Yeah, it was like a small
Oh,
yawn.
so you're tired though.
I,
Like you
I
want me to?
I'm
You're
in a
getting
constant.
bored.
I'm in a no no no. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. I thought the mic didn't pick that up. That's why I have noise suppression.
Ah,
I
dude,
was
whenever you
yeah.
apologize, it sounds so genuine.
Well, a moment ago you said it wasn't genuine.
Well, it didn't sound genuine, but that time you were like, I am so sorry. You sounded like the guy from Frozen where he's like, Big summer blowout. You know him?
Oh
Yoo-hoo,
man,
big summer blowout.
oh man, Frozen. That was a movie. I, bro, you're triggering my childhood memories right now.
Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Even if that
There's
wasn't
a point.
childhood, yeah. Go on.
There's a point in time where I wanted to swap majors and go down into botany,
Hmm.
either botany or genetics. That way, I had this.
Wait, sorry.
I'm pausing.
I'm sorry. You just said that, and I was like mind blown.
Why?
But you didn't go into those things, right?
No, I'm in ecology right now.
Okay, interesting. I I was trying to picture you as
I'm a STEM major.
a STEM major. Well, I knew
Yeah.
you were a STEM major. That was pretty obvious because you were talking about quadrants, and I don't think people know about quadrants unless they come from STEM.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
yeah. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just was really surprised that you said that you were gonna do biology at some point.
Well, yeah, I'm like biology ecology right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going for a biology degree, but I
Mm-hmm.
want to target ecology more.
Ecology, and
Mm.
after once you get your ecology degree, like what can you use that ecology degree for?
Conservation. I really want to work at a department of conservation, like either doing rehab specifically with raptors, like with hawks, eagles, owls, injured birds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really big into ornithology. Like I like bird watching. I have my own pair of binoculars, and I like bird watching and identifying them physically and also with their bird song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, I really like raptors. Like my favorite bird is a harpy eagle. That guy's awesome.
That sounds really fun, actually, and
Yeah,
it sounds really fun. I would want to go bird watching one day just to see what how it is, because
yeah,
I don't get that many opportunities here.
it's so
Just
fun. You like it's not even anything like, oh, I want to do this and you have to
mhm,
go like find a group. You literally just walk outside your house and just listen cuz like a lot of the time
mhm.
we're just busy thinking or scrolling on our phone or something, just like our mind is
Yeah.
preoccupied. You don't notice all of the bird song that's constantly all around you unless you live in like Chernobyl or something.
Hmm.
But
Uh,
okay, what was I saying? Oh, botany and genetics.
yeah.
I there was a point where I wanted to switch my major into one of those two because my imaginative brain had generated the idea of what if, you know how like we're slowly using up resources on Earth and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
soon we're gonna run out of resources. Like we need something sustainable.
Hmm.
I thought, what if you could okay, so you know how like mustard plants have been genetically modified into
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
kale and broccoli
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
what are other examples? Cauliflower maybe? I don't know. They're just changed shape drastically.
Hmm.
I was thinking, what if, like, through the course, it would take a long time, but through much research and testing, you could modify, say, trees, for example, to have their actual trunk, like the woody material. I forget what the actual material is called, but be
The
in the shape of
bark,
like a shelter. No, 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 no. I'm talking about uh,
the pulp.
like the xylem of the tree, the part that transfers like it's like a woody one way. Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
forget
know,
what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Um, yeah. What if you could genetically modify it into like a shelter type thing, like make literal tree houses via changing the shape of stuff. Like obviously that sounds really crazy, but we did it with like on a minor scale with mustard to broccoli, stuff like that.
I know about
So
stuff like melons that have been genetically modified to be like square for packing.
yeah,
For
exactly.
like that can definitely be done, but I failed to see the practicality of this,
Well,
of just
like
having tree
because your
houses.
your house could be solar powered via photosynthesis and not with electricity and like stuff like that. Like the idea is to use because like plants are wonderful. They make their own food, they make their own energy. Like all of this stuff, you could use it instead of us having to rely on our non-sustainable resources. Like imagine if humans could harness the power of photosynthesis because that's like the most powerful mechanism on our planet.
And
It
you
it
would
like everything stems from that.
you would do that by modifying trees.
Well, this is just like this where the start. The
Hmm.
the idea in general is like that our habitats or like our living spaces are more like way more plant incorporated.
Hmm. But still, if even if you were to do that, people would still back down against the idea.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. But
Yeah.
my mind is just very imaginative. Like the alligator thing I just spoke about. I just always be my mind just comes up with that stuff. I bet you've never thought about that.
I mean I've never thought about that. It does sound very random, and you're able to actually speak about stuff like this for a very long time without being interrupted.
Yeah.
That makes me ask the question, right? Did you ever did, did you ever think about becoming a writer, or not specifically
Mm,
a writer as in writing books, just a writer as in writing literally anything?
mm, I think maybe I've thought about it once. I like writing. Like I used to write. Like if we had an essay assignment, I would always go above the word minimum like significantly. Like if she asked for 2 pages, like I would write 6 because I just have a lot to say.
Oh, you know that they ask for 2 pages because they don't want to read six, right? That's why they ask for two, because they don't want to read them that many. That's one of the reasons too.
Yeah, well maybe. Yeah.
Hmm. I do also. I have to mention.
Ah.
I got fact checked. Apparently, the melons are grown in boxes. They are not genetically modified.
Oh,
They're
that
grown in
makes sense.
boxes. Yeah, but you
That
can
makes
you,
sense.
you have a bunch of other examples of genetically modified plants to remove their seeds. Melons without any
Yeah.
seeds, they're genetically modified.
Also, one of my friends was telling me about something like currently that scientists are genetically modifying yeast, which is really cool to me. Like yeast to they're like programming yeast essentially. That's what one of my friends have told me. I don't know much about it. I need to read more about it, but my friend who's a programmer just, hey, Kaylin, the guy I was telling you about. That's a nerd like
Killen,
you?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're both nerds, but at the same time, right? It doesn't mean anything. We both come from STEM.
Yeah. Being a nerd is awesome.
I
I love
agree,
being a
actually.
nerd.
I love being a nerd too.
Yeah.
Also, you were asking me. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to reply to your DM. I should reply now, right?
I don't remember what I asked.
No. No. You replied, and then I saw your DM, but I was busy with something else, and then I remembered like 3 hours later, and I went to sleep.
Oh yeah, you
Uh.
can reply, I guess.
Mhm. Oh, that's off topic. That's off topic. I thought this was about. I'm getting things shuffled up in my brain right now. I'm not sure if it's the sleep or the fact that I'm not on a good sleep schedule, so I sleep starting around like 10 a.m. Like from 10 a.m. to like 6 p.m. That's my current sleep schedule. So it's literally opposite of what it should be. Um,
Mm.
I'm not sure if it's that, but if I try to recall any kinds of memories, they just get jumbled up. And I have
Yeah.
I have told my chat I might have early onset dementia.
Really, you think so? Like genuinely?
No, I think it would be much worse if that were the case. I think it would be much worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you would know like with more certainty. But
Mhm.
I feel like that sometimes. I forget stuff like crazily. Like I remember having a conversation with my grandma and she was talking about like, oh, do you remember when we did this, this, and this? And I was like 12, like grown enough to have fully like present consciousness, and I just have no recollection of stuff like that. It was crazy when her and I were having this conversation, like genuinely concerning how much I had forgot. So I know what you mean, like just forgetting stuff. I think
It's
it comes in waves.
potentially what I do know is observing this in other people, like especially my family. Like I'd go out or I'd talk to my family about something, right? And
Mhm.
then I would go ask them about it like 2 weeks later, and every person of my family, including myself, remembered something different. Like different
That's
times,
weird.
like, oh, we didn't talk we didn't talk 2 weeks ago. We talked like 2 months ago. Or no, that was last year. Especially with time,
Oh.
and sometimes they just like I remember something happening some in a very specific way, and they're like, oh no, 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 they would be like, no, that wasn't the case. So it has made me second guess my memory pretty often,
Mm.
where if I
Mm-hmm.
remember something, I think, wait, is that actually how it happened, or
Oh.
am I just
Wait, do you have ADHD?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not diagnosed
Do you
with.
think you have ADHD? You don't have to, it's not self-diagnosing, but like, do you have symptoms that remind you of ADHD?
I just, I feel like everyone's diagnosed with ADHD now. It became,
Well, it's really common, yeah.
uh,
But like,
it
you're
became,
not self,
it became cool to have ADHD. So now suddenly everyone has ADHD. You know,
yeah, but do you think, not, I'm not asking you to self-diagnose yourself, but like, do you have trouble focusing? Are you easily distracted? Is your mind constantly everywhere, scrambled?
Yeah, but I don't think that's ADHD.
Those are traits of ADHD.
I know they are traits of ADHD, but I don't think that means I do have ADHD.
Well, I don't know. I was just asking because someone in chat said that they discovered they tend to lose memories
Mhm.
after around 5 years, and that they think it's semi-tied to ADHD. And then another person said, like memory loss is can be tied to ADHD, which I have ADHD, like diagnosed,
How
and
does
I
it
tried to get
manifest?
manifest. Uh,
ADHD.
well, in school, I was like never focused. I was always shaking my leg, always tapping pencil, always looking around everywhere, like looking at clocks, looking at shelves, never paying attention. Doing homework, I could not do. Like the only time I could get homework done is when I was like bawling from frustration because me crying like generated enough focus. Like my
Hmm.
mind is all in one area, which is sadness. It generated enough focus for me to actually do my work. Uh, yeah, my mind is constantly racing. I'm not medicated on ADHD either because I tried to get medicated, but I would forget to take my meds every day. So kind of ironic.
Yeah, that's ironic. I was about to say.
Kind of ironic. Yep. But yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's a spectrum.
the thing that you have described, like some of those things apply to me as well. Like constantly jittering, moving your leg, or like tapping your pencil, looking around. Like
Hmm.
that seems. I mean, I haven't been in a situation like that. In like you mentioned classes, right, or education. I haven't
Yeah.
been put in that kind of situation in a long time, so I don't know how I would act right now. No, actually, if I'm not interested in something, and this includes like classes, right? If I'm in a class
Hmm.
and the professor's talking about some, I don't know, probability or statistics or some stuff that I really couldn't give two shits about, I will just zone out. Like I'm unable to
Hmm.
focus if I don't care about it. That's what I have noticed. As much as I try to care
Hmm.
about it, like I'm like, okay, I have to be focused. I have to pay attention to what he's saying because there's no course material. And then
Yeah.
like I don't know, like 5 minutes later, I'm like, wait, I haven't been paying attention for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's something that I do, and I have
Hmm.
uh, like a complete inability to focus if I don't care about anything. Also, complete inability to work on something. If I need to work on something that I don't care about, I literally will be physically unable to work on that
Me
unless it's
too.
the last day. Unless it's the last day. If the last day I crank out the entire semester project, then
Yes. Like, yeah, no, I'm the same. If I don't care about something or if I'm not invested in it, I cannot do it. That's why, like, okay, I have swapped majors like 3 times and kind of had to restart, which is fucked up. But I originally, or not originally, but like the second swap, I was wanting to do radiology, which is like X-ray, stuff like in a hospital, and I have no interest in it. I have no interest in anatomy. I have no interest in physiology. I have no interest in medicine in general. So I legitimately cannot. I like if I'm not interested in something, I cannot bring myself to care or
yeah,
like even put in any effort
yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah.
And like a lot of people are like, just think about the end goal, dude. I would rather kill myself than attend. Like it's like
Exactly, exactly,
yes,
exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this, I mean, the thing that I remember, my oldest memory of this was doing chores. That's my oldest memory of absolutely hating to do chores. Um,
Mm.
and then I moved to my own apartment, right? Because I was like, okay, if I move out, right, surely I'm gonna do chores. No, no, I had like it felt after like a few days, it felt like my roommate and I were doing like a Jenga contest in the kitchen sink. It was like a
You
Jenga.
both didn't want to do the dishes.
Yeah. And, like I would see the dish and I was like, bro, I, I want to do this. Also, he was the one who was cooking most of the time, not me, and he only cooked for himself. So I didn't feel peer pressured into doing it.
Yeah,
And at some point one of us broke because there was no room. Like we would run out of the cutlery. We would have no
yeah.
forks. So if I would go
Mhm.
to a takeout to grab some food, I would ask them for their single use cutlery, their paper cutlery, because I didn't want to wash the ones in my house.
No, I've done that before. Not to that extent, but like if I don't have something, I'll ask them for it. Most of the time with silverware, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, do you live fully on your own now, or are you still with roommates?
No, I moved back in with my parents. They have like a large house. So
Mm-hmm.
in the meantime, because I lived abroad. I lived abroad for some
Oh,
time, and
really?
now yeah, I lived in around Germany um for a bit,
Oh,
and I plan on moving again very soon.
like out of
So
the country?
yeah, it doesn't make much sense because I have university here. I'm about to finish
Mm.
university. So as long as I have university, it doesn't make sense for me to go and live on my own to also spend money on rent.
Mm.
But after uni, I can go wherever I want.
Yeah. Where do you think you want to go?
I don't know. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna figure that out.
Haven't thought that far yet.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, living in Europe, I talked to someone about this yesterday because the airplane prices are incredibly high in the
Really?
USA. In the USA,
Oh, yes.
I know about that. Like taking a plane from one state to another is like 300, $400, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because for example, my price, the price of the airplane tickets from where I live right now, which is Bucharest, the capital of Romania, to TwitchCon,
In
um,
Amsterdam?
in Amsterdam, it's like $100. Both
Really?
return trip. I found it with $100 return trip. Now, to be fair, this comes with some caveats because I actually fly to Brussels airport, and then from Brussels airport I take a train. So it does have some caveats. It's not directly to Rotterdam,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there is no flight to Rotterdam without layovers anyway, right? So I might as well take
Hmm.
a train and also visit Belgium while I'm at it.
Dude, it must be so cool living in Europe. Like just literally visiting different countries and cultures like through
Yeah.
such a close vicinity. Like
It
that's
is. It
so
is.
cool.
I mean, to be fair, I live in the middle of nowhere. So Bucharest is in the let's say around the southeast of Romania. So it's pretty far away from
So
Central
literally
Europe.
in the yeah,
It's
literally.
yeah, it's far away from Central Europe. So for me, it would be easy to visit by car, like Bulgaria and Turkey and whatnot. But that's more towards southern Europe or Asia.
Mhm.
Um, but living in Germany, like but before I go there, the trains are incredibly bad here in Romania. Like they're so bad, it would take me like 16 hours to like reach the edge of the country if I were to go into like Central Europe. Like
Why? Are
between
they
20
slow?
to 16 hours, 40 to 50 kilometers an hour. Trains are so bad here. I mean,
Oh my
I can't
god.
complain because at least unlike the US, which doesn't really have many trains, we have trains here, but they're incredibly slow. Um, but
Yeah.
with staying in Germany, I visited a bunch of countries around that, and I can say with pretty much 90% confidence, they're all the same. I could not,
Oh
uh,
really?
I could not find many differences between Germany and Netherlands and Belgium and Austria, and I haven't
Well,
been to
yeah, those
France, thank
countries I
God.
feel like are all the same, respectfully. But if you go from
Yeah.
like, if you go from like, mm, Spain to France to Germany, like I feel like
Mm.
there's more major differences there than like Germany to Austria. Like,
Apart from the climate, because I've been to Spain too. Apart from the climate, if I were dropped somewhere in like Spain, I would not be able to tell it was Spain or Germany.
really?
I mean, I guess maybe just
Well,
from
yeah, you probably
architecture.
know
Maybe just
better.
from architecture. Yeah, no, it might just be me. Someone saying people are saying it might just be me not spending too much time in Spain because I was in Spain for long, so Spain and Germany are way different. Okay, I might just be wrong there. I didn't spend too much time in Spain, so I might just be way wrong, and I might be misremembering because it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
But let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because, I mean, to be fair, Spain and Germany are like the exact same thing if you compare them to something like Turkey. Like, if you compare it to Turkey, like, Turkey has a completely different culture. It's it's such a different experience living in Turkey than in any other country
Yeah,
in Europe,
yeah,
at least from what I know. Have you
yeah.
gone abroad much?
Mm, no, I've only been to the only yeah, no, I haven't really. I've only been to like some Caribbean islands and
Mm.
some
Mm.
Pacific islands,
Oh.
but I've never been to like yeah, I've never been to like a large country outside of the US.
Mhm. I guess it's not that convenient for you to do that, as I said.
Yeah. I don't even have wait. Yeah, no, I don't even think I'd be able to. I don't have the papers and stuff
The passport, you mean?
to go abroad. Yeah, but I think you need other stuff as well.
Oh, you just need a passport.
Oh, yeah, I don't even have a passport.
Shouldn't be hard to get one
Nobody
if you.
nobody in my family has one. We've just never gone abroad.
Most Americans
Yeah,
don't have a
most
passport.
Americans don't have a passport. Yeah.
Hmm. I visa depending on country. Yeah, but usually the United States has visa exemption agreements with a lot of countries.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone that I know has a passport. I don't think I have a single friend that does not have a passport.
Yeah, that's not surprising. But like Americans don't have a passport because it's so large. Like it's so incredibly large. Like going from California to Florida is like
Yeah.
Google Maps. I want to see America on top of Europe.
There's a site called Real Size Map or something.
Oh,
What was it? The truesize.com is the website.
true size.
Yeah, and then you can take a
Check.
country and then drag it on top of another country.
Oh, 뭐야. Okay. Whoa. Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Are you seeing this?
I'm saying this. Yeah,
Yeah. So okay. If I'm gonna send you the screenshot.
Romania is like the size of Texas.
No, Romania's smaller than that. Texas
It's
is
small.
like the size.
Oh, you're right. It's smaller than that. It's
Yeah,
way smaller than that.
Romania is like the size of like Arkansas. Yeah. Look at this screenshot.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Uh,
seeing that.
I'm gonna just tell you these European countries. Here, let me put it on screen. I'll tell you the countries, but really that's like where I've been in the United States. Okay.
Hmm.
It's like I've traveled a little bit, but it's just one big freaking country. Let me put this on stream real quick. Download. Save. Plus button. Image. Browse. Bang. Dude, OBS is literally 50 buttons to do one action. Okay.
Can't you drag the image in or the URL?
Oh, I
I
don't
think
know.
I think you can just drag the image in directly into OBS.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to tell you these states. Or, I mean, countries.
Mhm.
So I've been to. Okay, I was raised. Or, sorry, I was born in Poland. and then I was raised in Spain, and then I moved to Athens, Greece for a little bit, and then I currently live in Serbia. But I've been also to the ocean underneath Ireland, and also to Syria, and yeah, everywhere.
I have no idea how you're fitting this map of America here, because I cannot cover both Poland and Syria and the ocean
I sent you a
below Ireland.
screenshot.
Oh, you sent me a screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I see. Honestly, converting that into into European countries made it way easier to follow.
Yeah.
Because I know like 3 states.
Yeah. So like
Mhm.
Spain, Poland, Syria, Greece, the water underneath Ireland, like it's a large distance,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. The Belarus. Belarus.
I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense why the flight prices are so expensive, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. We should get a American discount.
How much? What's the budget airline for you guys? What was it? What was it? Spirit? It was Spirit,
I
right?
think so. I think so. Yeah. Spirit?
Yeah, Spirit was for Americans. It was Spirit. For Europe, it's Ryanair and Wizz Air.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wait, what's
Spirit.
the expensive American airline? Any nowheres? Delta?
Spirit is going out of business.
Any nowheres?
Delta.
Delta. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I see. I see. I didn't know this. I didn't really know there was much price variation from airline to airline.
There is. There is. There probably is everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Ryanair is so cheap. Like flying, like just have a 25 euro ticket, a $25 ticket. That's it to go from. I guess it's not that far away if you put America on top. The distance isn't that far away, but still, any kind of flight for 25
Wait,
euros.
wait, tell me which countries.
Like so from Romania to like I saw a flight from Bucharest to Köln in for 30 euros at some point. So like
I don't know what you just said.
Germany, the west of Germany, basically from
Oh,
southeast
to where
Romania to
you
west
live?
Germany. Yeah,
Wait,
for like
for
30 euros.
wait, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that'd be like
Yeah.
250 depending on the time of year here.
To be fair, I saw it for 30 euros once, and then ever since then it's been around 80 to 90. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
does it
still.
does also depend on the time of year as well as
Yeah, no, 250 is like the cheap end. Like it could go higher depending on the time of year. Dude, that's awesome.
well, if you fly like any decent airline that doesn't treat you like a a meat bag, a flesh bag, then it's gonna cost you way more.
Oh, but Ryanair.
Right,
On
right
Ryanair, you're
there.
just a bag of meat.
Yeah.
Dude, are they just like slamming into like buildings and stuff? Like, what do you mean?
What's you slamming into buildings?
What do you mean
That's
treat you
wild.
like a flesh
That's wild coming from an American saying that to an European.
bag?
That's you guys. That's not us.
No, but like, what do you mean?
I mean,
Treating you like a flesh bag?
uh, I mean, overbooking flights and then kicking you out, stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I
Not treating you
meant.
with dignity.
Also for the European bros in chat, you know about the Ryanair landings, right? The EU bros know what I'm talking about. No legroom, no baggage. Yeah, like you have basically nothing. You have to pay like
Oh.
20 euros to assign yourself a seat. So 30 euros. Okay. Here's what's not included in the 30 euros price ticket that you pay. Here's what's not included.
They
Getting a
tried to
seat.
do standing flights.
No, they were joking about it. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Surely they didn't actually go for that. Surely they didn't actually go for that, right?
Dude, my stomach hurts. Imagine it was a standing flight and
It
there's no
wasn't a
bars to hold
joke.
on to.
There was no way it was not a joke.
No bars to hold on to. It's like not even a subway or anything.
But you had no luggage, no seat assignment, no anything, no food on the plane. But at the same time, you're only flying for like 2 to 3 hours. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
It's
but
only
you need
2 hours.
luggage. Like what?
They give
You
you a
talking about no
backpack.
carry-on?
No, not even a carry-on. You just have personal item like a backpack.
But they don't like stow like luggage beneath the plane?
They
Can't
do. They
check a
do.
bag?
Yeah, it just costs you like 100 euros over the 30 euro flight ticket.
Oh, I see. Wait, it was proposed. Apparently it's not a joke.
There's no
They
way.
weren't joking. They were proposing a stand-only plane.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Wait, spikes on the ground so you need shoes and can't lay down. Bro, that just sounds like Los Angeles. It's just a sidewalk in downtown LA.
Oh, the New York City
Dude.
subway is crazy. You just
Uh,
we have subways like that too. I think I showed this on stream at some point, but we have subways that I've shown on stream and people were like, "Oh, that looks like the New York City subway."
really? Yeah, no, New York City is like the only major like train like area. Honestly. Maybe yeah. Wait, do you guys have anti-homeless measures in Romania?
We don't. We don't. I know about them because I've seen news coverages on them.
Wait,
Which is
what is this?
that's a
This is
subway.
spray paint.
That's a subway.
In Romania?
Yeah, that's a subway. If you're unlucky enough
Damn.
to live on that specific line, yeah, that's a Romanian subway.
Dang.
It's only on one specific line though.
Oh.
I know about anti-homeless measures, the way they like anti-homeless architecture, right? To prevent people from like
Yeah.
sleeping on.
Yes, they're putting like spikes on benches, putting gaps in the middle of benches. Like, isn't it crazy?
I don't know what to think about that.
You guys don't have anti-homeless architecture.
Oh, we don't. We don't have anti-homeless architecture. Even
Wait, John Twitch says you do.
John Twitch says
Yeah, you see? In the chat.
okay, so on one hand, I may not know about this because I am not homeless, so I never had to think about this. But at the same time, what I've seen about other countries having anti-homeless architecture, that's not something that I've seen here, where I live. It might be in other European countries, but not here.
I see. I see. Wait, Calm, do you live in Portugal? Olha. Dude, such a diverse population in chat right now.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's 5 a.m. in Europe or like 3 a.m. in Europe around now.
Yeah, wait,
So-
what time is it for you?
It's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m.
Jesus.
Most people should be. That's why my mods are asleep. Since I stream in EU times usually, all of my EU mods are asleep right now.
4 a.m., 4 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 4. Wait, type 1 if you're NA. Is everyone here just EU self-harming?
No,
Okay,
we have a
there's
bunch
a
of
decent
NAs.
amount of
Yeah,
NAs.
a decent amount.
They're just
of
all
people.
lurking. It's crazy that the NAs are the ones lurking and the EUs are the ones typing, even though they're probably like they should be in bed. It's the NAs who are more relaxed, leaned back and lurking. That's crazy. You guys need to help yourself. Take a Benadryl and go to sleep. Take 25 Benadryls. You'll see something awesome. And you don't want to miss it.
You're talking from experience?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
I'm talking from Reddit stories.
Oh, from Reddit stories. Oh, I see. I see. Well,
you know
I
what
wanna.
happens when you take
I don't take any. Here's my take on this. You should not take anything to go to sleep. I think unless you actually have medical conditions like insomnia, you shouldn't take something just for the sake of falling asleep faster. But I know every person does this differently. For me, I literally just stay up until I'm dead tired, and then I just fall face flat on the bed, and then I fall asleep in 30 seconds, and that's it.
Damn.
I wake up the next day, 12 hours have passed, and I'm well rested. I don't even have.
Stomach sleeper?
No. When I said fall face flat, I meant fall face flat, and then roll over. That's what I meant. I cannot sleep on my stomach.
Mm.
But
What?
I don't even have time to doom scroll anymore in bed. That's how tired I usually am. That's also why I stay up until 10 a.m. Because if I were to go to bed earlier, I would just stare at the ceiling.
Sorry, I zoned out, but I was listening.
No worries.
I was listening.
I do that sometimes too.
Plus, we talked about this already. We both our closed eyes die immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You eating?
Yeah. Are you still eating?
Yeah, I've been talking. I don't like to talk with my mouth full.
Yeah, you said that. That's a good point. Hasn't the food gotten cold yet?
Yeah, I eat like pretty much all my food cold and room temperature because I get so sidetracked while eating.
Yeah.
It's like a notorious thing my viewers bully me for. Like, if I say I get food, they're like, "Here we go again, 2 hours of eating."
I mean, I have been eating since the beginning of the collab.
Cake?
Yeah.
What kind of cake is it?
It's chocolate cake. It's like one very, very, very specific brand of cake that I like. I don't. When I had my birthday party back when I was 13 years old, I didn't even eat cake at my own birthday party. I just don't like cake. I
Me
found
too.
this
I don't like desserts.
one singular brand that I enjoy, and I buy a cake once in a while, like once a month.
Mm.
Yeah, so I
I
just
never
look.
eat cake outside of holidays,
Mhm.
but I want to tap more into it.
I think
But I'm also...
the best cake is red velvet. That's
Oh, I don't think I've had red velvet cake actually.
it's really good. I mean, I've had
Yummy.
some types of red velvet that just aren't on par with what I've seen. But the other ones are. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to phrase this, and it's coming out as a shit show. So I'll just not finish the sentence, I guess, because I was stumbling over my words.
That's okay. Wait, how do you say chocolate cake in Romanian?
Torte cioccolata.
Torte cioccolata.
Yeah, that means yeah, that's chocolate cake.
Torta is a cake.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, good intuition. You know, you knew that chocolate means chocolate, so that was good intuition.
Wait, no way.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
yeah. Props to that.
William. Do you wait? If torta means cake, do you say that in like
No,
is that used for
no,
slang also?
no,
Oh, okay.
no,
I know.
no.
I know sometimes slang can like transcend like languages, like you know what I mean? Like
I know
if you
what you
say
mean.
sugar, yeah.
I know what you mean, but I can't think. I was trying to think of any examples, but I don't have any right now. But I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just curious. I wasn't trying to be a freak. I was genuinely asking. She's gonna say a slur. No, I'm not. I'm not Alex Void on Twitch.television.
I didn't say a slur. You know, like it's perfectly fine. Like to use that word to refer to like mental problems, right? Like medical mental problems. Like it's perfectly fine to use as a medical term.
Yeah, but you're talking about a 3 on.
Yeah, which is nothing. Like I didn't say that to insult someone.
It's a slur, but it's okay.
It's a slur, but it's okay.
It's a what's it called? Well, no, it's not okay, but like it's a culture gap. I think it's way worse to say it like if
I
someone in real life said it,
Mhm.
it'd be way worse than in Europe probably.
Yeah, I mean, why I call my friends like this and they call me like this sometimes.
Yeah,
If we're
I
being
think
really
it's okay.
dumb, like if we're being dumb, like, that's just a stand-in for stupid. Like that.
Mm.
So it is definitely a culture difference.
Yeah, it's like how cunt is spammed in
In
England.
Australia or England?
Yeah, right?
Wasn't it Australia? I don't know.
I think it's England.
England.
Wait, it's Australia? Really?
Yeah,
England and Australia. Both.
Both.
Scotland. Okay, anyways, it's like how cunt is spammed, but like in a lot of places, I mean, I don't think people see cunt as like an offensive word anymore, but I remember like used to if you were to say cunt like in front of a 40-year-old woman, she would think you have just said the most vile, heinous thing on earth. Like it used to be really strong and offensive,
Hmm.
but I don't think it is nowadays in the United States.
So it's
Thoughts?
kind of so from my perspective, cunt, like learning this language. I never like in talking to other people. I never ever heard this word be used. I knew about it, but I never
Yeah.
heard it being used until I met someone from Australia. Until I met my first
Yeah.
Australian friend, and they were just like, "Cunt this, cunt that." I'm like, "Bro, like, we just
Yeah.
say this word like every 10 words. It's just there, you know."
Yeah, no, it's like very taboo in the United States for some reason. Yeah. It's weird how that word became more acceptable, but other words came a lot worse to say. I agree. Wait, do you have favorite words? I have favorite words. I like words that are like k, k, k.
Favorite words? I
Yeah.
I have not even thought about this ever. Like there's just some things that I just don't think about. Like favorite
Really?
words is a weird concept. Like how did you even think about this?
But you've never said like a word and just were like, that feels really nice to say. Like
No,
like
no, actually,
punctually.
no. That's never happened to me. Like I have a favorite color, and that's about it.
What's your favorite color?
You want to take a guess?
Mm,
Well,
I have a couple guesses.
what kind of person do I look like? Wait, I don't think
Well,
my
you
chat
like
knows either. So
I was gonna say you like black and white.
it's not that I don't like black and white. It's just that I think it looks cool,
Okay,
but
well, I
those
have a
don't
couple
count.
guesses for actual favorite color.
Mm.
Honestly, purple like is one of them.
Kind of base choice. Kind of
You
base
come
choice.
across as a purple. Uh, also blue is one of them,
Mm,
and
mm,
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 red.
Bread?
Red.
Red. Okay. Well, it is red. It is red.
Mine's
Or
red too.
that being said, I this is something that I decided on as a kid. I was like, oh, I like red. Red is my favorite color, and then that has just stuck with me. Like if you were to ask me like what my favorite color is now, I'd just say, oh, I don't really have a favorite color. But
Wait, so but like that's your PR answer, red?
yeah, my PR answer is red. Like it has like it's no longer a favorite color. It's more of a it's always been this way kind of deal. You know, like
Oh, yeah,
it's always been.
just like a personality trait at
Uh
this
huh.
point.
But I
Wait,
don't
so
find red more visually appealing than other colors anymore.
we'll try and think about it. What's your favorite color now, though?
I don't have a favorite color.
You're all about equal.
I hate
Well, here I can help you narrow it down.
green. I hate green.
What do you like more, orange or purple? Or which one looks better to you, orange or purple?
I think they're the same. And that's probably
Okay,
gonna be my answer for all of them.
what do you like more, purple or blue?
Purple.
Okay, what about uh, purple and red?
Probably the same.
What about red and black? What'd you say?
I know I was chuckling a bit because it took you a while to find that color. So I was like, oh, you know, like 4 colors.
No,
You're like purple, red, and
no, I was trying to think of a good one to pin it against. Because if I say red and orange, obviously it's red.
between red and black. Black, I think.
Okay, what about black and white? Which one looks better?
I think black.
Okay, what about black and purple?
Black.
Okay, what about black and orange?
Black.
Okay, I think your favorite color is black.
I don't know how, but that's not a color though. That's not a color.
It is.
And
It literally is.
the reason,
You
the
can
reason,
say your favorite color is black, and it's socially acceptable.
the reason why it's probably black, it's because I have been indoctrinated into the dark mode cult, and I like all of the websites being black, being dark.
Okay, you don't need
So
an excuse to have a favorite color. Your favorite
oh,
color is black because you like how black looks because it's your favorite color. You don't need to have an excuse for it.
also, I use black for my stream because that's like the only thing that works. White contrast, red. No, white contrast, black background.
Okay,
So I
that's
guess that's
awesome
that's
news.
another excuse. That's another excuse why I like
Yeah, like,
black.
yep. So your favorite color is black.
I don't know. Can you even count that as a favorite color?
It's literally a color, yes. If we're talking about visible light terms, yes, technically it is the common, like the sum of all the colors. But
Mhm.
we're talking about
The lack
a
of all
painter's
colors.
color palette.
Actually, it's
Just
the lack of all colors. Sorry.
no, that's white.
No, no. White is FFFFFF. So it's all of the colors. Sorry, she's speechless now. She's I out nerded her. I out nerded her. She's speechless. I'm sorry.
No. What?
White is all colors. Black is no color. I mean, you know how the rainbow, or like the rainbow. If you add up all of the colors of the rainbow, it comes out to white. You know about the prism? The prism turns white light into uh, the color spectrum.
I
Black
guess
is
I'm
the
just thinking
absence of.
about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about like
Painting.
material absorption versus reflection. Because like a white car is reflecting all of the colors, so it contains none, is what my mind thinks. Whereas a
Oh,
black car is absorbing all of the colors, so it's all of the colors.
um, I I think I got out nerded this time. Y-
I
Interesting
don't
way to think
know.
about colors. Interesting way to
These
think
holy shit,
about
these two are
colors.
nerd as fuck. Okay, either way, I'm actually not sure what the answer is. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. I literally have no idea. You have it inverted. I don't know. Absorption versus emission.
Black is all the colors. That's for like paint. Like if you are painting, yeah, black is all the colors and white is no color. If you're painting, yeah.
Oh.
But if you're talking in terms of
So
light,
we're
it's the
both
opposite.
technically right. Oh, okay. Wow! High five! 3, 2, 1.
I wasn't sure what to high five, so I got
High five!
what
3,
what what am I high
2,
fiving?
1.
I'm high fiving the camera here. Wait, I just realized. I just realized. You would
What?
never have this problem. As a void tuber, you said high five, and my mind instantly went to wait. What do I high five? Do I high five the microphone, and do I high five or do I high
Oh,
five the
because they can
camera?
physically see
Yeah,
you?
because they can see me. But as a VTuber, like high five, and you just high five yourself.
Yeah. My
I,
arms are paralyzed, so it doesn't matter if there's movement or not. You can't see them
oh
anyways.
yeah,
Yeah. Fuck, what were we talking about? Why were we talking about colors?
I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what
my
we're
favorite
talking
color is
about.
also red.
I guess mine isn't red anymore, so you can't say also. Because like
Okay,
apparently it's black.
yeah, we discovered your color is black. Yeah, my favorite color is red, but specifically like like it's a specific shade of red, like
Like
YouTube red.
the old YouTube red or new YouTube red?
No, like if you go to youtube.com right now, the shape or the color of the play button in the top left. Like I like that bright, saturated, like cherry red. That's my favorite color.
Check Discord because they changed the color. I liked the old YouTube color better than the newer one.
Oh no, I like the new one. The old one looks like shit.
Oh, that's the kind of red I liked. The pure red. The new one is they made it kind of pink a bit, and it looks
Well, pink is
Mhm.
stemming from red. No, this
Yeah.
is like more red. The other one is more orange.
I guess it does
Like
look a bit more orange. Yeah.
they didn't make it pink. They made it more red.
Uh,
Isn't that shit delicious?
the
Oh my
color?
god. Yes, I love that.
It just looks like any other color to me.
God, I love red.
I wish
Ugh.
orange didn't exist. Orange is a very based color.
Dude, I hate orange.
Why do you hate
Orange is
orange?
literally disgusting. Like it's really bad. There's only a few good shades of orange, and it's like burnt orange.
Burnt orange
Like
isn't
that.
that good.
Well, I was actually gonna list more, but it's okay. I can stop now. It's not important. Sorry.
Mm. You can
Sorry.
continue.
Sorry for speaking.
You can continue. I won't interrupt you again. You can continue.
No, I apologize. It's your turn now.
No, I apologize. No, you go.
Nope. I'm sorry.
You go. I have
I apologize.
this very bad habit of interrupting people, and as such, I apologize for my very bad habit. And you may continue speaking.
I apologize.
I
Go
apologize
ahead.
too.
You know how you could really apologize?
No, I'm not saying that.
I didn't even say anything yet.
You're
didn't-
gonna make me say the thing again. You're gonna try to make me say the thing again.
What thing?
Nah, you're not getting me with that. You're not getting me with that.
Dude, I'm actually confused. What thing? What?
You are not. You are not getting me with that again. No, not again, because you didn't get me the first time, but you tried the first time.
I don't even know what you're referring to. Can you help me understand?
Well, I'm not sure if you know or not, because you have tried to gaslight me so many times. Obviously, it doesn't work because I'm a government, you know. So at this point in time, I don't know if you're trying to gaslight me still, or if you know what I'm, or if you actually don't know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't know.
You wanted me to add. You wanted me to say I am sorry and then add some cat sounds in there. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So?
So I'm preemptively saying that I'm not
So go
doing
on.
that. I'm preemptively saying that I'm not doing that. I have succeeded in not saying anything like that for the past 1 year.
Wow,
Without
congratulations.
Yeah. Do you know about
When
my
you
artistic
claim...
character integrity?
No, I do not. You
It-
told me about it though, and I was laughing
yeah.
at the email.
Yeah, it's the artistic character integrity emote in my channel. There are some
Mhm.
things that I just am not allowed to do on stream, and one of them is adding Nya sounds to something.
Caught.
I can say Nya as long as I don't
How come
accentuate
you
it.
you said cat sounds a minute ago, but now you're saying nya sounds?
It's interchangeable. Like you're just pronouncing the sound, which is Nya. It's a sound.
What's the difference between them though?
Between what? Between saying the word Nya and then actually going. I'm not gonna reproduce the sound, but like
What do you mean
prolonging it.
reproduce? You mean just
Reproduce.
you mean just produce? What do
No,
you mean
no,
reproduce?
because you said the sound first, right? So I was
I
imagining.
didn't.
No,
When
you
did I
told me.
say it?
When did you say it? You're like, you know how you can really apologize, Alex, and then you started laughing to yourself for like a good solid 30 seconds, and then you were like, if you wanted to really apologize, you could say, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and then you also said two very long nyas with a rising pitch, which I cannot reproduce. That was after the laughing to yourself for 30 seconds part.
Okay.
That was after that. Now I don't know if you actually forgot about this or if you're trying to get me to say it in some way.
Mm. Mm.
Wait, you want to say that now so chat gets an idea?
Say what? You're talking about the long cat
Yes.
sound with the
Yeah.
upward inflection.
Yes. With I'm sorry. With I'm sorry before.
Do you just want to hear me say it? Is that what that is?
No, I wanted chat to
Just
get
want
an
to hear me?
idea. No, I wanted chat to get an idea of what I was talking about. Because I've already heard you, and my chat heard you as well, but your chat hasn't.
No, they did. What do you mean?
Oh, they did?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? When did they do that?
I was streaming. I've been streaming for 5 hours.
No, you came in like two days ago while I was Redstone. That happened
Oh.
2 days ago.
This happened earlier in the stream too, though. I tried it again earlier.
Really? When?
during Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, and what did you mess up? You called me by the wrong name. Classic.
Okay. Before anyone says anything, this has never happened to me with any other person. With any other person.
Before anyone.
I've never. This has never in my entire life happened to me. I guess I did call my teacher mom one time, but I never must have done that, right? But this has never happened to me ever with any other person except you, where it has happened twice.
Twice in the span of like 3 days.
Yeah, and different people too.
Yeah.
This is the same person.
I'm just skinwalking in your head right now. Transforming. Whatever.
I mean, you're all VTubers, you know. You all, it's like the same. It's like the same thing.
We're just all the same race, right?
We're
just all the same
Why are you
race.
bringing race into this again?
Because you are the one who mentioned VTuber race.
Okay,
We're
okay.
just all the same race.
I haven't mentioned VTuber race today. I have mentioned it. I have brought it up twice after
You did
saying
though.
it
You
once.
did earlier.
Today?
Yeah.
No, I just said flashbacks. I didn't say the VTuber race. I just said
No,
flashbacks.
you did though.
Wait, I'm starting to actually second guess myself.
I know. I'm being cruel. You did it. Don't worry. You don't have to mention it.
No.
I'm making it up.
Netplay in chat also backed you up, and I was like, damn. That was a different day. That was a different day. That was a good gaslight. With
Oh,
Netplay.
I feel bad though because you literally have dementia, and I took advantage of you. I'm so sorry.
This was your first successful gaslight out of like hundreds of attempts within the span of like 4 days.
You know, my accuracy is going up. I'm gonna keep attempting. I'm only gonna get better.
Cancel Alex for racist? No, guys, I'm not racist. I love both the VTuber race and the human race equally.
You guys heard him. His favorite color is black. He doesn't see color.
I mean, I'm literally in the void, right? I'm literally in the void. So, my depiction is just a white outline.
True. The VTuber race and the normal race.
I said human. Human race. Different species.
The VTuber race, the normal race, and also the French people.
Oh yeah,
The French people. The people.
Can you even call them that?
People with quotation marks.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the French people.
You know, if I'm glad that we can unite with one thing in common, even though you are. I'm trying in my head right now to rank if League of Legends is above or below French in the EU
Dude,
scale. And
this is a crazy Venn diagram. Like, where's the overlap?
Where's the overlap?
League of Legends and France.
It's a Venn diagram. It's like a tier list, right? If
But
France,
like, where's the what's the like what is the you know what I'm trying to say, like the correlation. You have to have some type of
correlation.
factor.
I'm gonna tell you what happened in my brain. Is someone in chat said French EU, and then my mind went to League of Legends EU. So the correlating factor is EU.
Okay.
That's how I made the transition.
Traits. Most EU traits, I guess. Most EU attributes.
Yeah.
Being French.
Imagine being
Playing
French
League of Legends.
and playing League of Legends.
Dude, a lot of people live that unfortunate reality. You can't be making fun of them. There's a lot of people in the world who, in fact, are unfortunately French and play League of Legends.
I mean, to be fair, being French, like, that's not something you can control, right? You just got a bad spawn point. But playing League of Legends, like, that's something that's truly up to you, you know? I've never touched League.
That's
I played like 30 minutes of Dota, and I was like, I hate this game. So I stopped playing it.
That's why you have your answer. Dota sucks. It's like playing Smite and having a bad time, and so you're like, fuck MOBAs. Dude, Smite is just bad.
I haven't played Smite either.
Yeah, good. Don't.
Don't?
Don't. It's like playing Vettel's Secret and saying you hate all visual novels.
I mean, I do, after seeing that.
Wow.
I probably do after seeing. If that were my first visual novel, then I would probably hate all of them. Violet Secret is the best visual novel. I mean, I think it was really funny. Like Nero Soda was cooking there, and I appreciate him
I
actually
agree.
learning the to code for that. What's your favorite game, by the way? Please don't say League of Legends.
My
Please.
favorite game.
Yeah, just don't say League of Legends.
Mm, it's hard to say a favorite game though. Like my comfort game and the one that I will like can fall back to at any time is in fact League of Legends.
Mhm.
But favorite game, like the game that I'm like preaching to the heavens and recommending to people, mm, like a game that I will immediately recommend in color is probably Baldur's Gate.
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate is peak.
I have heard good things about it. I looked at the gameplay and it was like it was like top down, right?
Mm,
I actually watched a tiny bit. And I was like, I don't think this is for me, and I never actually played it.
that's kind of how I felt. I've never played any game like Baldur's Gate. I've never even played D&D,
Mhm.
and I never played any turn-based combat. Like literally
Mhm.
everything was brand new and
Yeah,
it wasn't calling for me. But dude, it was so fun. It was so much fun, and
you still liked it.
like I said, I'll preach that game to the heavens. I think it's my favorite game because of that. But there's a lot of games I like. Yeah. Yeah.
I think. Have you played Sekiro or other From Software games like Dark Souls?
I've I've played Dark Souls Remastered.
That's the okay. Mhm.
Mm. I
I
want to
don't know
play
anything about it.
Bloodborne though, and Elden
Bloodborne.
Ring. Yeah.
Elden Ring. I've heard very good things about Elden Ring. I've heard very good things about it. But at the same time, it feels like you're just grinding for gear most of the time. That being
I've
said, I
never
haven't
played
played
Elden
it,
Ring, so I
so
don't know.
so I don't know about that.
Wait, is Sekiro your favorite game then? If you
No,
brought it up.
no, Sekiro is the only game that I've played from Soft. What? Nope. Okay, then Elden Ring is fun as hell. Okay, I'm just a cringe gamer. Then I don't know that much about Elden Ring. Only from software game I played it was Sekiro, and only because it was. I heard that it was kind of like a rhythm game, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that.
Wait, what
And
is your favorite game?
favorite game? I mean, same as you. You can't really like pinpoint one. You just it's just games that have offered good experiences. So I don't think I can say I have a favorite game. I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight, like a thousand,
Really?
like a thousand. You have like 80 hours. I checked. I was curious.
Oh,
Uh,
stalker!
I had like 1,000 hours in DBD.
Stalker!
I checked because you mentioned DBD. You mentioned DBD. I was like, wait, did you play DBD? Nah, only like 80. I had like 1,000 hours in the game, and then I swapped over to Naraka Blade Point, which is like a Chinese.
Dude, no, I know
Oh,
Naraka.
you know Naraka?
Yeah, do you like
Yeah.
it?
I had like 500 hours there in that game, and then I reached like Asura, which is like almost the highest rank, basically
Mhm.
the highest rank with my duo partner, and then we both stopped playing the game forever. Like we haven't played the game since.
Dude, I'm so sorry to say this, but you kind of your main games are like really NPC games. Like Dead by Daylight and Naraka is like
Those aren't my
that's a
okay.
crazy
Okay,
selection.
main games, but I wouldn't call them favorites. Those were just games that I'll play with my friends. Like, if I think about a favorite game, like there's no game that I could call my favorite, but there are some titles that I would just recommend to like
Yeah.
anyone. Like Outer Wilds probably
Mm.
in the top.
People have been telling me to play Outer Wilds.
You should recommend. Thumbs up. Recommend. Don't Google anything. That's it.
Meow.
Outer Wilds. Also, I like Danganronpa as well, especially the second game.
I watched the Danganronpa the anime and I was really into it like when it first came out.
The anime is really bad.
The adaptation. I've never
The-
played the games though. I
oh
tried to play them and I don't it made me realize I don't like visual novels. Like I
yeah,
just don't like the gameplay style.
the adaptation is really bad. Yeah, though.
Really?
Yeah,
I liked it.
yeah. It's they cut out a bunch of stuff.
Really? Smooge.
Yeah.
Smooge. Like Celestia Ludenberg.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed with her. Her and Maizono, the girl that one dude is obsessed with and has a bunch of cardboard
Yeah,
cutouts of her.
the Church of Sayaka.
Mm.
Yeah, the guy with the Church of Sayaka.
Yeah, I was the original fan of her before that dude.
Before
And then
the number one fan.
Celestia Ludenberg. Yeah, I like that. My
I
my actually my first Minecraft username
Mhm.
was her name way back in the day.
Oh, a big fan.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I was her number one fan before him. Before he came along and stole my title.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the games are fun. Even if you don't like, do you know about Ace Attorney? I assume everyone knows about Ace Attorney. But
Mm.
have you played it?
I wouldn't want to. No.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Because
I don't even
it's
really mean visual novel. I just mean like a game, that style of game. Like I just don't like that style of game.
where you
Same
just
about
read,
like Ace
basically.
Attorney. Yeah, like Persona. I haven't played a lot of Persona games because like I just don't like. I know they're amazing. It's just not my style of game.
I haven't played Persona either. I think anything that has like turn-based combat just drives me away. Um,
Oh really?
which is really sad. That reminded me of Yakuza Like a Dragon, where they swapped from like
Mm.
do you know about that?
I know
About
Yakuza.
the series, you mean?
The series, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
about that specific game.
Oh, they swapped over from like a beat 'em up where you were like beating people up. They swapped over
Mhm.
to like a turn-based combat. It was so sad
Oh.
for one game, and then they swapped back. Then they swapped back. Now
Why did they do that?
I know.
That's so weird. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Turn based is fine and what is that? Love and Deep Space? What is LAD? Love and Deep Space? Should I get Aqua? She loves that game.
Oh,
Oh,
like a
Like a
dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Love and Deep Space, that's the Gooner game that Aqua plays.
I've never heard of that game.
Really?
Wait,
It's like
do you have dirt on her? You have dirt?
she was talking about it on the stream the other day. When us three were in call.
I guess I phased out or something, or maybe I just forgot about it. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I mean, if you don't know what Love and Deep Space is, it was like very, very, very brief. Like a really brief
Yeah,
interaction
she
between us,
she
so you probably
might
just didn't know
have
what we were talking about.
she might have mentioned it in passing, and then I had no idea what it was.
Yeah. Ja ja ja.
Oh,
Okay,
was that
I'm
the
so sleepy.
was that the BL game?
Yes.
Okay, I remember the conversation now. That's all. That's all I got. Just BL. That's the only thing I remember from.
Yeah, the Fujo. Yeah. Except you can. It's not like entirely BL. Like you have. It's like harem, woman harem. Every man wants you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I am so sleepy. I need to eat my food and then close my eyes and die.
Oh, you haven't finished it. Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah, and you should probably go to sleep.
I mean, I'm
Since
not
it's
tired. It's only 6 a.m. here. But
only
only yeah. It's not 10 a.m. yet, is it?
okay.
You're surprised? Oh.
I love that for you. I'm really happy to hear that.
You should probably sleep though if you're tired and you have a regular sleep schedule.
I do a regular, and I have a lab tomorrow, and actually we're doing a double lab because there was a snow day last week, so lab got canceled, so we're doing 2 labs.
Oh, that
And
is that is incredibly cringe. I am sorry for you.
I just want to kill myself, but it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Hmm.
You wanna do a double raid then?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you want to dual raid somebody?
Who are we
Who should
raiding?
we attack? Mm,
Mm,
mm. I'm gonna look through the VTuber category. Okay,
okay.
scrolling. Recommended for you. No. Honey. Yabba. What about? I'm squinting my eyes and I'm looking so hard and I'm squinting my eyes and I'm looking so hard and I'm squinting my eyes and I'm looking so hard. Who? 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 Yeah, but fuck, dude. Wait, I didn't start it by English. I'm scrolling through 1 million pages of Japanese VTubers. Ew. My dog's breath smells so catastrophically horrible and he's breathing near me. Okay, I think I found somebody.
Who
Hello?
is it? Yeah.
It
Who's it?
is. I didn't type the name. Yeah. Bang.
Let's see.
Were you silent the whole time?
Yeah, no, I was looking through the list as well.
Oh. I thought maybe your PC blue screened again.
How
Okay,
did that
let's-
happen from your perspective?
You were silent.
Oh.
And then you DC'd after a while. Probably like when your computer restarted and actually had the knowledge to end the call.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting the raid.
Alright, me too.
Yay! Thank you guys, everybody who came around to watch me and the guy from Vettel Secret play the video game.
You can't end it off on that. Come on.
Okay, give your own personal outro, and I'll
My
give mine.
my own personal outro would be something like, okay, guys, I think I'm ending stream. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow for Minecraft. Goodbye. That's it. That's it. Because
Very good. Hold on,
that's it. I think
took
I
a
like
bite
your
of
outro
rice.
more. I think I like your outro more. As long as you don't call me Alex from Vettel Secret. It's not about. It's not even. I
Okay.
don't mind it personally. It's just that I don't want other people to like. I want this to be common knowledge.
Okay, running out of time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Full screen my Fugi, so I can full screen it on your stream.
Okay. Give me like 7 years to do that. All right. Done.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out and watch Alex and I play Keep Talking and No One Explodes. Make sure you follow both of our stuff. I was gonna say Twitter, but you don't use Twitter. And join our Discord specifically. Actually, both of us. We don't have stream schedules, so you'll have to be in the Discord to know when we go live. Okay. Bye bye.
That was such a good outro. That was such a good outro. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Bye bye. Oh wait, get the raid message. Oh, they got the raid message. Okay, good, perfect.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.